Hey, what's up, class? This is Mr. Ortiz, and today you're gonna learn how to dance the salsa. What am I doing? Anyway, before you start dancing, you have to know a little bit about music. So I'm gonna give you a quick music lesson. In dance, a measure is usually musically paired with another measure or a second measure. So in music, the count goes something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So each 4 count is one measure. But if you add a second one and you keep counting, you're gonna count till 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then you start all over, right? And then you do another measure. That is how dancers count. So why 8 counts? Well, 8 counts keep track of the beat and the tempo, but break up the song into manageable sections. So basically, one set of 8 is like a sentence. Okay, so how do dancers count, Mr. Ortiz? I'm glad you asked. Well, let's do it a few times, and then I'm gonna keep a beat, and then you're gonna see if you can count on your own. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your turn. 1, 2. All right. So now that you know about measures, or also called a bar, meaning one section, now it's important to know about the beat or also the pulse. Okay, so your heart has a pulse, right? It's always the same when you're sitting down. It might change when you're doing exercise, and you already know this, right? Your heartbeat goes up a little higher because it has to pump a little more blood throughout your body, so your heartbeat goes up, right? And then when you go and take your pulse, either right here, right under your wrist, or if you do your carotid area to take your pulse, then you'll know how fast your heart is pumping blood. In music, the beat could either go really fast, like, or it can also be slow, like this. So in other words, the pulse is the life of the song. The pulse lets you know how fast or how slow the song is going, and your feet are gonna have to adjust to the beat of the music. Okay, now the last thing you should know is the downbeat. The downbeat is that first count that you hear on every measure or in every bar. That means the 1 count is downbeat, right? So when you start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so you'll hear a little more of an accent on that number 1 count. So why is that important to know, Mr. Ortiz? Well, it is important because the downbeat lets you know when you're supposed to start dancing, or when you're supposed to take your very first step. But most importantly, so that when you're dancing, you look like you're dancing to that song, and not some made-up song inside your head. All right, you graduated from the music part of dancing. Now you're ready to dance.